الحمد لله وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأصلي وأسلم على رسول الله صلاة وتسليما يليقان بالحبيب المصطفى النبي المجتبى صلوات ربي وسلامه عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وتابعيه إلى يوم الدين. أحبتي وأحبائي في الله، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. سبحان الله وبحمده عدد خلقه ورضا نفسه وزنة عرشه ومداد كلماته وعدد ما كان وعدد ما يكون وعدد ما سيكون وعدد الحركات والسكون. A lot of people nowadays, Muslims in general, would be complaining that we are not united, we are not the way it should. Muslims in general, 1.7 billion Muslims, no unity whatsoever. Each country is doing its own, and within the country even we're more divided, more of disputes, more of argument, more of corruption and disruption, and you name it, subhanallah. Though Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Quran, as we read in the second rak'ah, is ordering us and commanding us that وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. Though in the previous ayah in Al-Iman, يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. Allah is addressing the believers. And if you try to count how many believers among Muslims in the whole Muslim world, maybe there are few, not that many believers, true believers. Yet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing them, ittaqullaha. And a believer is a good one. Yet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing them to be aware of Allah, to be conscious of Allah, to fear Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The best way ever of fearing Him and the best way of being conscious of Him. Allah is addressing the believers, not addressing al-Muslimin, not addressing al-Nas. اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. Never die except on the state of being a Muslim. What does it mean being a Muslim? And by name I'm a Muslim because in my ID, not the American ID, but in the other ID, say Diyana, religion, Islam, I'm a Muslim. But I'm afraid even Muslims do not understand what it means by being a Muslim. And I claim that I am a Muslim. What does it mean? A name? A title? The simplest definition of being a Muslim: to be all the time, your whole entire life, in the state of being in a total submission to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's the meaning of being a Muslim. Being in a total submission to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Meaning, whatever in this book, I follow exactly the same. Whatever Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is teaching us in his sunnah, I follow exactly the same. وَلَا تَمُوتُنَّ إِلَّا وَأَنْتُمْ مسلمون. So there is no any other way to grant for me to die as a Muslim except to follow the teaching of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Followed immediately after this ayah, وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. Keep holding in the robe of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hablillah Quran. That's hablullah. That's the rule of Allah. That's the teaching of Allah. This is the guidance of Allah. This is the hidayah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا. Follow exactly what is in this Quran. جَمِيعًا, all of you at once, not individually, not as a family, not only as individual, not only as a family, not only as a community, but all of us. وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. Never be divided. We are divided. We are. But here is the tricky part of understanding this ayah the way it should. Now, some people would say, oh, nations are not united. Yeah, the 22 Arab countries, they are not united. Look at the fight and war and everywhere. Okay? One time it is in Iraq, the other time it's in Syria, in Palestine, in Yemen, recently in Libya, fighting each other. My understanding of this ayah, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive me if I understood it wrong. Al-i'tisamu billah, to keep holding in the rule of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, not only up there where all the Muslim countries are united, but it would start from within first. You first. And are you holding tightly in the book of Allah as an individual? This is the starting point. هل أنا متصالح مع نفسي أولا؟ I'm okay with myself, meaning I'm okay with Allah. I follow the teaching of Allah. هذا الاعتصام بحبل الله start from within first, within me first. Me. أعتصم بحبل الله. And then it would go for a higher level, me and my spouse. Me and my wife. My wife and my husband. Both of us. Teach each other. Guide each other to the best. Learn Quran together. Learn Islam together. Be guided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala together. And then it would go a little further. Me, parents, dad and mom, father and mother, spouses with their children. More united. It is not a girl go in her own way and a boy go in his own way, and a dad does whatever he wanted to do, and a mom does whatever she wishes to. No. This is not i'tisam bihablillah. I'tisam bihablillah, me first. Then me and my spouse. And both of us and our children. And it would go to the extended family. And from the extended family would go to the community. Families around. All of us will be united. All of us will be guided. All of us will be counseling each other. All of us will be guiding each other. All of us take care of each other. All of us care about each other. That's what would bring the unity within the family, and then the unity within the community, and then it is the whole nation be united. But if we wait for Mr. King, Amir, Wazir, Rais to make us united, la wallahi. Wallahi, they will never make us united. They love to see us divided. It starts from down there and goes up. Not coming from up down. يعني فرق تسود يعني divide and rule. That's the formula. That's the way. But we say no. Me and my wife like this in the rule of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Both of us with the children, they're united. We can do a lot. That family within the community, all of us can do great things. وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. Don't wait for anyone to unite you. You have to do it yourself first. You have to do it yourself first. واذكروا نعمة الله عليكم إذ كنتم أعداء فألف بين قلوبكم فأصبحتم بنعمته إخوانا. يا Allah. And always remember when we were divided, this is what happened. This is what, those couple never be together, never help each other, never care about each other, never care, never do anything good. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala brought our hearts together. How? When we were holding firmly bihablillah, in the rope of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The formula is so simple. Wallahi, so simple. But subhanallah rabbil alameen, we have the tendency not to do this. So please, wallahi, as a reminder for myself, reminder for my dear brothers and sisters, in a night of Ramadan like tonight, اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون واعتصموا بحبل الله جميعا ولا تفرقوا. When I look around, subhanallah, when I came to this country back to 1980, my wife and I, how many masjid were here in Minnesota? Farouk, you remember? One, wallahi. One masjid. Now we have how many? In a number. 67 masajid. I'm not talking about the Muslim organization. Muslim organization was about 105. So the total is about 180 Muslim organization. Here's the question. Ready for the question? Are they united? No, Allah, answer me. Answer me, Allah. You want to have a proof of that? 2 days before the month of Ramadan. When Ramadan is going to start? Some group would say, oh, definitely Saturday. Another group, no, we're not sure. We have to find out. A third group, wallahi, a young lady, subhanallah, emailed me and say, some people are saying, fasting Ramadan will start on Thursday. Some other group are saying Friday. Some other group are saying Saturday. Please advise us. Please email me. I do care about myself and my family. Is it the unity of Muslims? And I'm just giving one little thing to make us united. United. In order to be powerful. In order to have our strength, and without mentioning any other communities, look around and see how those other minority groups are united. What they are doing. No, let me mention one of them. If you drive nearby the Midway area, Temple, when we came to this country, there was no single Hmong store. I've got around now the Midway area. Everything, Hmong. Not only stores. Representatives, city council, attorneys, lawyers. Wonderful things they have been doing in few years. Why? Because they are united. Yet they do not have Quran. They do not have وَاعْتَصِمُوا بِحَبْلِ اللَّهِ جَمِيعًا وَلَا تَفَرَّقُوا. No. It could be just a business way, but they are united. I may ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that to unite our hearts together and take care of us, husband and wife together. Be united along with our children. Family structure to be the best ever. Inshallah, in order to reach that unity, inshallah, during that month of Ramadan. Allahumma ameen, Allahumma ameen. Allahumma inni wakkaltu ilayka amri, fakun li khayra wakil, wadabbir li amri, fa inni la uhsinu at-tadbir. Allahumma arzuqna bikulli khafqati qalbin فرجا وبكل طرفة عين مخرجا وبكل صباح مشرق عفوا وبكل مساء هادئ صفوا وبكل ركعة وسجدة استقرارا وأمنا وبكل دعاء استجابة ورزقا. اللهم آمين. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون، وسلام على المرسلين، والحمد لله رب العالمين. والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته.